Xpressionz family, yard and abroad. My name is Akiria, and joining me today is Dennis Hall, who also plays the character Shepherd. How are you doing today, Dennis?
I'm doing better than some.
Better than some?
Yeah, considering what is happening around about us in this world.
I totally understand.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to know, with the latest season of Bartender, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the finale?
I haven't watched the finale. You put me on the spot and it's embarrassing. Still haven't seen the finale. And it's all because of how busy I've been. To be honest, sometimes I have to go binging to kind of catch up on the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
3. So the man outside know what they're going to do.
I get them. It's one.
Many times persons will be telling me about the episodes. You understand? On the road, boy, so and so. And I'm listening and I'm saying, okay, that did go on. Yeah, man.
I totally get that.
And then sometimes I'll go and try to catch up on what is it that they're telling me about, because after shoots, sometimes I don't even remember because I'm a busy person, to be honest.
I totally understand. But I guess let's start with some easier questions, right?
Yeah, because if this is an exam and these are the kind of questions you're going to pitch, I'm going to fail.
Alright, let's start with some easier questions. Were you a fan of the show prior?
Look for me good. I am here to issue a warning.
The genesis of this show would not have been one that I would have been, I don't want to use the word aware. I know when it happened at the time of COVID, when my brother wasn't able to travel and all of that time. He wasn't able to tour, to dance or anything like that. So his hands became a little bit more free in terms of creative. It was only after a while, when things kind of picked up, that I started looking in every now and then, and it was more of a comedic kind of content.
Alright. If you're sure you're not seeing it.
Of course, comedy would have drawn my attention.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you, oh yeah. You hear me?
So I would say that there and then I probably would have become a fan. I would not have been watching the episodes straight, but I'd be watching 1 and 2, you understand? But nonetheless, it always gave me a good laugh then. So I think I would have been considered a fan at that time.
Yeah. And seeing how, like you said, at the genesis of the show, a lot of comedy compared to how it's evolved, right? And we see how Shepherd plays this charismatic character, enigmatic too, but there's a lot of comedic energy there.
Now you see me. Now you don't. You understand? Say to drink. Be a sheep and trust the shepherd.
That the fans really appreciate. I wanted to know how you got involved in being a part of the show.
I think once these things are being done, I would always be a consideration. It's just a matter of the character and when I would have been a part of the movement. You understand? Because it was always considered that I should be a part of the setup. But I don't know at what point in time the wild idea dropped in the producer's head that this is the character that you want me to play.
Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it again. Chala.
It's not a character by choice, But the fact that I've been doing theatre for many years, yeah. Sometimes getting into a character is not as bad.
The angle pop off. Oh, you managed pop off that?
It name put on properly.
I mean, there are some that I will refuse, but yeah, I think this wasn't the greatest of challenge, but it was good. What surprised me is the kind of comedy that has spun out from it. I wasn't expecting that sort of comedy.
As people get little grey here, so I don't feel like they might in the lead. Alright, I come in. Kiss out them!
I think what Shepard, the character Shepard has done is it has offered up that sort of comedic balance to the show based upon what is happening with the show now.
Lily girl. I saw some sugar this. No lime, no in there, no nothing. Hold this. Lord have mercy. We must catch diabetic.
From the day one, the get-go, I was introduced, it was laughter. I still do think it produced some kind of laughter now.
Oh, well, the fans love your character. I, for one, am a fan of Shepard.
Seriously?
I am.
How will I say to me? What?
The tree guard them. Now guard, you know. Yarn up, yarn up. You're here. Yarn up.
You mentioned being in theatre, right? How do you find the contrast between being in theatre for so long and now being a part of a YouTube series such as The Bartender?
Hello, putos.
The transition is something that I would have been probably used to. The fact that I've been before cameras before.
Yo! Yes, cock up my packer.
Whether it be live play or it be, movie setting or the difference is that when you're on stage is that you have to go.
Howdy, everybody. Howdy. Master me. You got one bathroom you can borrow, sir.
You are allowed some latitude when you're filming, otherwise where they can cut. If you don't do this properly, if you're not comfortable with it, you can go again and all of that. So it's kind of seamless to me. It's not a bother really. It's not a bother. Really.
How would you, not how would you, but what is, I guess, your least favorite or most favorite thing about playing Shepard? Because Shepard is a character like none other in the series.
All right, let me tell you, I'm a spiritual person. So when I'm playing the character, I have to, what becomes uncomfortable is, it depends on the kind of lines that I get. If it is bordering on blasphemy, then I'll probably try to change it, you understand? Because for the most part, Shepard will call himself a spiritual advisor, while some people are saying Mawobia man, which is not take lightly too. And I think on that aspect, they will cause me to, mute people.
Say that one more time.
Mate, because
It's just that, if it becomes that little edgy and uncomfortable, of course, my director know if I need to change my line, and I'm giving that latitude. Because you have to be careful of not being blasphemous with certain things.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
How do you prepare to play a role like that? I mean, I know you said that it doesn't come hard for you to play the character, but what is the mental process in playing this spiritual character?
Nowadays, there's no preparation. It's impromptu. Initially, I would think about what is it that you could do as it relates to these spiritual people. And you might probably would have looked at something prior, in terms of like you see somebody playing a particular role, you look at it. And even how some persons carry themselves on the road, because you ever see some people don't really rap and pencil and all them stuff there.
Yeah.
It causes you to look, but they don't give a hoot. You have all this kooky looking suit and people look at you, you kind of feel a little cute, but being a seasoned person in the thing, you just have to do what you have to do to get the thing done. That's just me.
I definitely agree with that. So, question, who is your favorite character in the series, and why is this character your favorite? What makes them your favorites?
I really don't have a favorite right now, to be honest. I don't have a favorite right now. I've seen many come and many go, and I'm still seeing many here. Everybody's holding their own. What I'm awed with is the development of some of the persons who would have been considered freshmen on the scene. They have taken on roles and really doing well, you know. I might not shoot for a little while, and then when I come back to shoot and I see them and I watch them, I'm like, wow, look at the development, you know. But I don't know that I have a favorite character right now, to be honest. I think everybody's holding their own, and everybody's causing me to look at them in an interesting way, you know, in a way of interest rather, in terms of their development and so on. There might have been there was, or I'm not remembering, but I just remember lines that persons would use, and it would just crack me up, you know, just crack me up.
The tissue run out, you know. Eh, I'm gonna find the tissue. All I wash off there, isn't it?
Me I try broke it and Mr. Swear be safe. Forget the contract. Me I try be undercover like you know? Tell me how you undercover. Talk quick, no.